Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode. In this part, what I want to do is get down, explore some planets and find some manufacturing bases so that I can start trying to expand my tech formulas, because at the moment I'm a bit limited in that area. But before that, I want to do two things. The first thing I want to do is come into here, if I can get it to work, because what I want to do is put in some storage vaults in here. That's it, that's better, so that I can continue with the theme that I put in the last part, where I was using storage vaults to connect up my farming bases with the primary base. So what I want to do is put 5, 6, 7 and 8 here. I will probably end up putting all the storage lockers up here eventually, but I don't want to spend too much time working on this base here, because eventually, once I get a better capital vessel, the idea is to build a better base up in that. And just to show any of you guys who didn't watch the previous video, what I've done is, by having this storage container here, it means that I can also put the dihydrogen in these storage containers, so when I want more frigate fuel, I can call this across. So I'm kind of creating a web of ways that I can access the storage location. Well, that's useful. I didn't realise that we could connect through the back here. And I think Hello Games have also fixed the bug where you could see through the corners here. So, right, now the second thing I want to do is that my frigate missions are back, so I want to go in and cache those up. And I've got myself lost. Where on earth am I? There it is. And this mission, 3 of the frigates were actually damaged, but I've actually repaired those just before starting the video here. So what I'm going to do is just flip through this as quickly as possible, guys, because I think you all know the routine now. Purchase quality compressed, yes. Unfortunately, we can't accelerate it, so I'm just going to have to let this run and see. You can see that one's, so my first encounter of the frigate was completely damaged. Got some granitine, I think that's new. Prudent investment to pay bounty was claimed by pirates, and so we didn't get anything from that, but what we might get is a special reward. So I haven't made anything on this mission yet, except for all I managed. Oh, I made some granitine. I like that. Translation error, accidentally implied Korvax's negotiating entity was related to a space heater. Talks cancelled. Talks cancelled. I don't think I'm going to make much on this mission, am I? Wow, this seems to be a first, guys. I'm not making anything. Oh, there's some activated cadmium. So I don't think this is going to be a particularly profitable mission. Yep, that's the second time that everything's dropped decomposed. In fact, that's a double entry actually. Wow, that was a complete bust. I wonder if it's because I did send the ship. So we've made less than $1 million on that. I just want to check the exosuit. No, we didn't get any perks or bonuses on that. And all we got was some granite and some activated. So it goes to show that not every mission is successful. Let's debrief this commander and see if he did any better. Ingwell's glorious vision. Now this mission, none of the frigates were damaged. Did anomalous broadcast on emergency channel, deployed ground troops. No life signs. Collected grantine. Well, we got some more grantine. Dispatched. But we made some cash that time. There's a magnetized ferrite, that could be useful. So all in all, that was not successful. We've only made less than $1 million. let's just see what this guy's got. I've made quite a lot of frigate fuel, so we should be okay. I think we seem to do better with the combat patrols, actually, don't we? So let's do a combat patrol, and I'm going to put our heavy mob in with the. So I've got support. We just go this way. Right, we've got a. I think we can send that one, and I don't want to use all my frigates, or I think we'll send an industrial one as well, and interstellar battleship. Maybe we'll send a second support one as well, and we'll kick him off, and then we'll use the rest of the ships for something that's a bit more peaceful. Combat patrol, hunt helpful. See if we can do this one. And we're certainly going to send that one. I think what we'll do is we'll send a support ship. We've got a trade ship. We'll send an exploration and an industrial ship. So we've got a bit of a mixture there. See if that's actually going to change the parameters of the mission. I'm going to send those guys off. Those jobs out of the way, and I think we can now get down to maybe taking a look at what I really want to do in this part. And while I'm walking back to the ship, guys, I watched a video, I think it was yesterday, and with MZK, I think it is, and he was speculating on the next update, and there is a little bit of interest growing on the next update for No Man's Sky is going to be. And I have to admit, I do agree with what he is saying in the video, and I think the next update is going to be in space. Let's see. Oh wow, what we got here? So we got an unknown moon, and now what form that update's going to take is something totally different. That's a life incompatible moon, so we're not going to find manufacturing bases on that, are we? I don't really want to go down on anything that's too extreme. These are not particularly very interesting planets. Because on the positive side is that if they're not interesting planets, they're not going to try and kill me, are they? That's anything silver. Oops. Just ease past that. I've got loads of navigation data, so I think what we're going to do is just drop down and drop a signal booster. I think we'll just do it the quick way. Wow, what's that there? Is that a canyon? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's cool. I like that. But I better not land in it. I might get stuck. Right, let's just... I think we can just land anywhere. If the game will let me. And the game won't let me land. Why won't you? For some reason the game wouldn't let me land. And it looks like I've actually landed in a useful place, because that looks very much like cactus flesh. Was it just something that looks a bit like cactus flesh? Yeah, it's just cactus flesh look-alike. Right, it's just a little while since I've deployed the signal booster. I'm just going to deploy it. And go in here. Input navigation data. And I think the one we actually need is scan secure frequencies, isn't it? Cross-referencing navigational data. So this should either give us a manufacturing centre or an operational base. There we are. Thank you. How far away is that? And it's on another planet. Okay, thank you, game. Yeah, well, we're obviously in the night cycle. Can't see anything around here. Got some buried technology there. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go and get the buried technology. I still haven't completed everything that's in my base archive. So it's because that's nice and close. I think I can go there. Now, I think I've also mentioned this in the past, but when the next update comes out, if it's substantial, wow, when the next update comes out and it introduces some changes, whether it's space or down on the planet or wherever, I will be starting a permadeath series. I am missing my permadeath series, to be honest. I'm just gonna max. Also pick the oxygen up. My fingers are being a bit clumsy this morning. I don't know what's up with me. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Wow, I've got so much sodium. Actually, we can... Yeah, I will be starting a permadeath series. I am starting to miss the thrill of playing permadeath. Probably with my luck, they'll probably create very hostile environments in space, which will probably get me killed. I won't be abandoning this series. This series is still going to go on exploring new game concepts and see how far we can take it. But I think the big difference will be that this series is always going to stay in the Euclid galaxy. The permadeath series, the focus will be very much on getting out and exploring new galaxies. And the long-term objective, if I could stay alive, will be to either visit all 256 galaxies or at least get to galaxy 256. But I'm still hoping that it's some update in the future. Maybe it will be the next update, that Hello Games introduce intergalactic teleporters. There's the landing point. Let's go to land here. Yeah, it's another arid planet. Never mind. That looks a bit beat up, actually. I wonder if this is one of these where it's abandoned. Right, the bolt caster is fully loaded. Might as well do a bit of scanning on the way through. I don't know if I'm scanning that or... That's phosphorus. Ah. Well, that let me... Yeah. Oh, that's just sodium. Okay, let's just try and punch through the door pretty quickly. This is the first time I've really used the bolt caster in anger. Quick reload. And my shield is not active because I'm on combat scope of all things. Just get through this very, very quickly. Yeah, it'll be okay. Oh, they got in quick. Is that because I killed 2 of them? Security, something, interloper, something, entrance, Fenya. Well, that means absolutely nothing. 2 holographic security circuit images on screen. An open metal doorway and facilities sentinel detection system. I can cut off 1 to reduce the alert. I need to act quickly. Cut out doorway alert. It says entrance there. So I think we're going to go for doorway alert. Facility becomes operational. And we've got a formula for Herox. Well, I was hoping for better than that, but I'll take anything that I can. Can't reload here, can I? Yeah, that obviously got changed away from being a personal force field. Let's just have a look around what we got there. Organic rock. What is organic rock? Okay, guys. So I've got to go and check out what this organic rock is. I can't get it. Let's tag it. I'm just curious to see what this organic rock is, guys. Let's get away. Those sentinels. We should be able to get away from the sentinels. The trouble is I won't be able to do anything till that timer runs down. Let's see. I'll let the timer run out. Yes, thank you. So is that it? That's a bit of a disappointment. I was expecting something unique and special. Anyway, we've got some creatures here. And we can grab a little bit of dihydrogen. That's a bit far away. I think I've got plenty of copper at the moment. I think I've got phosphorus, but oh, I better. Actually, I think I'll just use up some of those batteries. I can always make more as and when I need them. Might as well scan a bit, make a bit more cash, compensate for that pretty weak frigate mission. And well, there's some more creatures over the other side there. And, wow. Okay, what are these? Hello guys. Don't you look handsome? Little baby, I suppose what we'd call them, dinosaurs. They look reptilian in their own way. Let's scan that, that's mineral, but so it won't be that much. Okay, we've got 200 credits for that. Never mind. Yes, thank you. I think that's going down a little bit quicker than it used to. Let's just drop this again. And what's the betting it's going to bounce me back to another planet? Input navigation data. Select scan secure frequencies. So where are we going to go now? Operations center detected. And that looks suspiciously like it's off planet. Grab that. And we've got to grab a little bit of dihydrogen. I'm just going to drop a save. Yeah, it's off planet. That says manufacturing facility off planet. I thought it was an operational centre. It's going to bounce us back to this planet. The trouble now is if I go to this space and then put out the signal booster again, there's a very good chance it's going to bounce me back to the other planet. So then I could end up going back to the other planet, going back to the manufacturing base that I've already been to. Right guys, here we are. We are coming down on this manufacturing base. And we're back onto the planet that we originally started off with. And we're coming in pretty hot and fast. I'm pretty sure that is too high to initiate landing. This actually looks a bit bigger than the last one. Just gonna jump out. Oh, this could be interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, if I... Wow. Reload. Come. If I keep moving around, wonder if they're going to miss me. That was a little bit hot and heavy, that was. Oh, we've got the atlas paths. Let's go have a look in here. Right in here. Got cobalt amongst plants. Okay. Oh, here's a question, guys. Have they taken these carbon planters away? Because I was looking for these the other day in the list, and I couldn't find any anymore. I was going to put a couple out in my base. Right, let's just. Right, Sentinel forces deactivated. Honourable Warrior, Death Warrior remuneration. I open a list of military achievements that's waiting to upload. The images there. Covering note expects something in return, but the author chose not to send it. Okay, we'll send the war record. Delivery barks and howls spill from orders because I take the warrior's reward. You've got to be kidding me. Why would I want that? Oh well. Looks like we're going to have to do things the hard way, guys. Just top that up. There's some creatures over there. I'm certainly going to scan them. I've actually got a mission to kill a quad, but they seem to have disappeared. Have they moved on? Or they just ran the other side of the building? Just go have a quick look. I'm just going to do a reload. Well, that's the orderly sentinels. Does that mean that the quads have gone? Okay. I do just wonder whether because it escalated to quads in the previous manufacturing area that is remembered when I came to this one, because I did 2 in a row. Well, it says I was meant to be scanning something, but I can't see it. Okay guys, the question is, shall I put out a... Right, what I'm going to do is put a signal booster out and see if it will send me to one on this planet. If it sends me back to one on the other planet, I probably won't bother going because it's probably going to bounce me back to where I was before. I mean, we could do locate nearby structures. I think we'll just pop this in first. Scan secure frequencies. Ah. So it looks like we might actually have one nearby. So this time it's actually give me 1,000. Okay. I should have more confidence, shouldn't I? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I can hear a quad round here, but I can't see him. I can hear the... there, they're back again. Okay, let's just... I'm going to tempt fate here. Get in really close. Oops, a bit of a mistake there. Oops, get out of here, get out of here, get out quick. Why is my shield not? Why does it keep going to combat scope? Okay, take off. Yeah, that was annoying. Right, what we're going to do is just hang around up here, guys. Okay, out will drop. And we're certainly going to destination was reached. Got some more navigation data. And just reload. Like that. Right, let's just get round the other side. Just top up the oxygen so I don't get hard to use that capsule up. It's just clogging up a space in the inventory. Yep. Sorry for being a bit paranoid, guys, but we should be able to get through this door in one go. There we are. Extract nanites. Let's see if we can have any luck with this one. Pressure, enemy detection, heavy. The floor feels unsteady and something clicks beneath my feet. The screen locks. The systems are aware I'm not the life form that usually operates here. I think we'll just reduce weight. I briefly set my heavy multi-tool aside. The facility becomes operational. And we've got a formula for cobalt mirror. It's only taken me a long time to get a basic formula. Oh well. I should have done a lot more of these in the past. Standing with the Vakeen has increased. Thank you. Now the problem is this is liable to take me back to where I was before, but we'll give it a go, guys. Scan secure frequencies. Yep. That's a supply depot. Okay. But that looks suspiciously close. But we'll go and check it out, guys. Anything else around here of value that's close? There's some more buried technology over there. I think we'll go and get that. That's the terrain manipulator's good. Some a bit cave hopping, I suppose. I mean, how far away is that? That's only 800 and something away. I mean, I could walk there, but the problem then is I would have to summon my ship. Let's have a quick check of how many. Yeah, I've got loads of navigation data. There's no point worrying about it. Oh, great. Thank you, game. Thank you. Actually, that's copper. I think what I'm going to do is, what's it? I'm just going to reduce it down as recommended by you guys. I'm just going to, actually this is hot, so just put a little bit of extra protection in. I've got the phosphorus for it, so wow. And I've got the magnetized ferrite to keep recharging this quickly, and we can put the copper to good use. I think that's enough, guys. What I do want to check is it says I've got 2 symbols on there for heat protection. As far as I know, I don't have doubled up heat protection. Oh, yes, I have. I didn't know that. Oh, we can definitely just go for a walk across the surface then. With double protection, we'll be fine, guys. Even in the middle of this storm. Just a little bit of dihydrogen. Just make things go along quite well. It looks like we've got the beginning of a great big hole here, so I'm going to walk round here. Got a plant there. Here comes the ubiquitous birds that are going to stay so far away from me that I can't scan them. Get a bit of condensed carbon. That's always quite useful to have around. Almost like it's been sculpted by, it's almost like it's a mixture between being glaciated and a volcanic. In fact, you could say it's almost a bit like a lava tube that's collapsed from the top and been weathered down. I mean, in the long term, I hope Hello Games do put things in like volcanoes and lava, and put more planetary hazards in. I'd also like to see rivers, actually. I think it'd be quite cool to be able to encounter a river or a waterfall. I mean, that could be interesting. But having said that, my preference is that I would like the next update to be in space. Certainly would like a lot more things to do in space. You know, maybe recovering satellites or investigating space stations. I mean, because we've got the space stations that are damaged, but there's not much in there. In fact, I would like to see more variety of space stations, to be honest. Oh, great. So it's sent me to this. This is useless. Oh well, never mind. But we've got some antimatter. I'm not going to shoot this thing up because a platinum, nitrogen, nothing here that really grabs me. And of course the ultimate update that would really blow me away would be if we could actually build bases in space or have our own space station. I mean, that would definitely go up to the top of my priority list. Right, so something there. So I might scan him, make a bit of cash. Yeah, so we've gone cold now. Unidentified plant, might as well make some more cash. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do that. Needs to have a space station or be able to customize the capital vessel. Anyway, I'm getting way off the league now, guys. Silver deposit, buried technology module. I mean, that's quite a long way away. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one more go with the signal booster. Oops. I haven't actually experimented with the grenade launcher. Okay, let's just have a go. Secure frequencies. Actually, let's change the pace, guys, just for the last one. See if we can find anything that's around. This is where it says it's off planet. You can see the resources. Minor settlement detected. Okay. It's over there. That's actually not far away, actually. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to walk to the minor settlement. And that's where I'm going to wind the video up. Okay, guys, here we are. We're approaching this base. It's a small trading station. It looks like somebody's already beaten me to the landing point, but that's not a problem, because we can check out these buildings first and see if we can grab anything here. Destination reached. And well, we can certainly unlock this. Yeah, I've got plenty of chromic metal. Right, let's just see if I can get in here before anybody else lands. Hey. Okay, I'm obviously going to get competition for landing. But then again, I can always just call my ship in the normal way. Since fleet captain reports potential activity. We've got some nanites, store the shields, read the encyclopedia. And there's nothing in here as such I can see. Nope. Hey, clear off. Actually, this looks quite an interesting ship, actually. Make an offer for the ship. It's an A-class 19 slot. Nope. And that's a dinky little. What's that? Gleaning arc driver. We don't have anything to sell as far as I know. And we've got loads of junk. I have to sort this out. Well, that can go to the high capacity. I can sort that out. That can go to high capacity oxygen. That can go to high capacity. Yep. And we've got antimatter. That can go to high capacity. The pugnium can go to high capacity. Shove the chlorine there as well. That tightens things up a little bit. Let's have a quick look at the what's for sale. Dark sights, quad servo. Salvage inside Central Patrol Unit. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, that's my quad servo. I was about to say I want to buy one, but of course I can't buy one. Drop pod coordination data. We don't need that because we can't do it. We've got some ammonia here. I think we're going to buy a little bit of ammonia. And because I am a little bit short on that. I don't think this guy's got anything that can benefit me. No. We've got all the blueprints, can't do that. And purchase components, chromatic seal, oxygen refractor. Well, we could buy a couple of those. They're relatively cheap. And I think just to wind the video up, we'll say hello to Handsome here. Hello, what can we do for you? Something. Through the alien intimidation, at least the stance is not one of aggression. Indeed, they appear to be asking for my help. Okay, accept. This is where he gives me a mission. The alien grunts me and makes an unimpressed gesture. They almost, do not expect to see me again. Oh. We've got audacious encounter, kill 13 predatory creatures. Well, I think we'll probably do that over time. I'm just going to go out the side door. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to summon my ship. I'm not going to mess around trying to get on that pad. I mean, I've got plenty of fuel. And what we're going to do is jump in, and I think, oh, wow, oh wow, okay. Oh yeah, sorry about this, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I mean, I've got 100 million. You've got to be kidding me. 19 slots. An A-class fighter. What's the technology like? Oh, why couldn't that have been a really good ship? I mean, I really like the idea of flying this. Never mind. Look at that. It'd be almost like flight. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.